Good morning. Today we will discuss some numerical problems, some standard problems based upon Graham's law of diffusion. So first is the composition of equilibrium mixture. This is a problem in which some equilibrium concepts are also involved. So let's see how to solve such problems. The composition of equilibrium mixture, that Cl2 dissociate to 2Cl, this equilibrium is given, which is attained at 1200 degrees Celsius, is determined by measuring the rate of effusion through a pinhole. तो रेट ऑफ डिफ्यूजन को मेजर करने के लिए मैंने एफ्यूजन कंसेप्ट जो है वो यूज किया, रेट ऑफ एफ्यूजन. तो इट इज ऑब्जर्व्ड, व्हाट इज द ऑब्जर्वेशन? It is observed that at 1.8 mm of Hg pressure, the mixture effuses 1.16 times as fast as krypton. So here we will use this Graham's law. There is a comparison of that mixture which is effusing out from that equilibrium mixture at 1.8 mm pressure with krypton under the same condition. So calculate the fraction of chlorine molecules dissociated into atoms. So that chlorine molecules Cl2, they are dissociating to 2Cl atoms. So we have to find out the fraction of chlorine molecules which dissociate to atoms. First of all, we will use the Graham's law of diffusion. By definition, he will write rate of diffusion of mixture, rate of diffusion of krypton. According to definition, this will be equal to, here we have a atomic mass of krypton that is given in the problem 84. Here we have a mass of mixture, you can say average molecular mass. From this you can calculate it as it is 1.16, the ratio is given, equal to the molar mass of krypton is 84, that is given in the problem, and molar mass of mixture that we can calculate from here, and after calculation it comes out to be 62.5. So this is the molar mass of mixture. Now by applying this concept of equilibrium, like we have a Cl2 that is dissociated to 2Cl, and we know that 1 mole of Cl2 is initially present, and we have a 0 mole of chlorine atoms. After some time, some dissociation take place, so that become 1 minus alpha, and concentration of chlorine become 2 alpha. So next is by applying the want of factor. Like we know that I equal to 1 plus n minus 1 alpha. So here n is 2. You can see is a 1 molecule dissociating to 2. This formula is for dissociation. So n is 2. What is I? I is your normal molecular weight by experimental molecular weight. Now this become equal to, when you put n1 here, it become 1 plus alpha. So one normal molecular weight of chlorine Cl2 is 71, experimental is 62.5, equal to 1 plus alpha. From here you can calculate alpha is 0.137, or you can write it like 13.7%. So this is the answer of the problem. Second problem is 20 decimeter cube of SO2 diffuses through porous partition in 60 seconds. What volume of O2 will diffuses under similar condition in 30 seconds? The problem is simple, but it's of IIT level. We will take rate of diffusion of SO2, rate of diffusion of O2. This will be equal to volume of SO2 divided by time of SO2 multiply time of O2 divided by volume of O2. So this rate of diffusion, that is equal to V by T. What is V here? That is volume diffused. What is T? T is a time taken. How much time the rate of what volume of gas is diffused through some pore or some hole, that is its rate of diffusion. That's just like a speed, distance covered by time, same as that. So R is equal to V by T. So rate of diffusion of SO2 by rate of diffusion of O2 will be equal to this volume of SO2 by time, and time of O2 by volume of O2. Now we have to put the values, and this all equal to, we compare with molecular weight of O2, molecular weight of SO2. So now volume of SO2 is this 20, time taken is 60 seconds, and for oxygen time is 30 seconds, and we have to find the volume of O2. So simply put the value here, 32 by 64. From here you can calculate volume of oxygen diffused, 14.14 decimeter cube. Simple problem based upon just a formula. Problem third, pure O2 diffuses through an aperture in 224 seconds. Whereas a mixture of O2 with another unknown gas containing 80% O2 diffuses from the same in 234 seconds. Means when we take a mixture of oxygen with some other unknown gas in a ratio of 80% oxygen and 20% that unknown gas, the same mixture diffuses through the same aperture at 234 seconds. That will take 234 seconds. Otherwise, pure oxygen, when it is 100%, it diffuses in 224 seconds. What is the molecular weight of unknown gas? So first we have to apply the same formula of rate of diffusion of O2, rate of diffusion of mixture. This is equal to molecular weight. Now here we will get a average molecular weight, and here we get a mass of O2. So what is rate of diffusion? We said that rate of diffusion is volume divided by time. As we know the volume is same, so we can directly write here, like you can write here volume of O2, like volume of O2, and here we get a volume of mixture into T, time of mixture, by time of O2. This is equal to molecular weight of mixture, and here we can write a 32. Now if the volume is same, means there is no need to write this is the same. Time for mixture is 234 seconds. Time for O2 is 224 seconds. equal to mass of mixture and 32. From here you can calculate the average mass, molecular mass, that comes out to be 34.92. Now this average molecular mass of mixture as percentage is given here, that is your M mixture will be equal to 32 into 80. Percent of oxygen is 80, mass is 32, plus percentage of unknown gas is 20, mass is small m, divided by 100. As we know that there is a 80% O2, it means 20% is unknown gas. So here this M mixture is 34.92. Okay, then you can put in value here 32 into 80 plus 20 into M by 100. From here you can calculate M, that will be your 46.6. This is the answer. This is the molecular weight of unknown gas. Molecular weight of unknown gas. Fourth problem is 1 mole of nitrogen gas at 0.8 atm takes 38 seconds to diffuse through a pinhole, whereas 1 mole of unknown compound of xenon, there is some xenon compound with fluorine, that may be a xenon fluoride, at 1.6 atm takes 57 seconds to diffuse through the same hole. Calculate the molecular formula of the compound. Means इस क्वेश्चन में मोलिकुलर वेट भी पूछ सकते हैं कंपाउंड का, 4 ऑप्शन देके, और अप्रोक्सीमेट मोलिकुलर फार्मूला भी पूछ सकते हैं कि विच विल बी द अप्रोक्सीमेट मोलिकुलर फार्मूला ऑफ xenon fluoride. तो हाउ वी विल सॉल्व? सो फर्स्ट वी विल राइट द rate of N2, rate of C, this is C is for compound, this will be equal to molecular weight of C, molecular weight of nitrogen, into pressure of nitrogen, pressure of C compound. Now 1 mole that diffuses in that is at 0.8 atm, that takes 38 seconds to diffuse. So what is the rate now? N by T. Now your rate become equal to number of moles by time. So we can write here number of moles of N2 by time of N2 into times compound, number of moles of compound. As number of moles are same, 1 mole is given for both the gases, so number of moles are same, then we can write here again MC Mn2, pressure of nitrogen, pressure of compound. Okay, number of mole is 1, so 1 here. Time for nitrogen, that 38 second. Time for compound is 57 second. Again number of mole is 1. So here we can write the mass of compound 28. Pressure of nitrogen is 0.8 and pressure of that compound is 1.6. So ये 2 हो जाएगा. So it will become 57 by 38 into 2, okay, equal to root MC by 28. From here we can calculate the MC, the molecular weight of compound, it comes out to be 252. ये भी क्वेश्चन हो सकता है, मॉलिकुलर वेट ऑफ द कंपाउंड, अननोन कंपाउंड, तो उस अननोन कंपाउंड का फार्मूला भी पूछ सकते हैं. ऑप्शंस में भी xenon डाइफ्लोराइड, xenon टेट्राफ्लोराइड, xenon हेक्साफ्लोराइड or Xe2F2, that may be the option. But here the atomic mass, atomic weight of xenon is 131. So it means if we assume that there are two xenon atoms, that is not possible because it become 262. That is more than this 252. It means this is not possible that that compound have a two xenon atom. So when you calculate, you will get the approximate formula is XeF6.